So yeah, I didn't think we would finish it in one session, but we're pretty strong dudes. So,
We
we
are
got
Yeah.
a handle.
alive now.
Cheers.
Yeah, so we
Alright.
managed to finish the Limbo quest in one go, so pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry I missed it.
yes, we are now in
It's
a
fun.
week of downtime. I'll give a little overview of general things that'll happen, and then we'll go through the things that you guys want to do. So, one thing that you all notice during the night, and not that any of you guys are into astrology, but it's not very unnoticeable, is that in the sky there are lots of new stars. And
Oh.
even the people into astrology will know that that ain't right. That's something you'll all notice.
Interesting.
Something that else that'll happen during that off week is that all of you will be invited for a meeting with the presidential candidates. Although some of you are excluded from some candidates. So,
I assume that I'm not into a lot of these people.
yeah, you are
due to
not invited
yeah.
to the invitation of Admiral Alessandro Sicario. And Booker is not invited to the invitation of Senator Marco Canabri. Malia is invited to all of them. But before we do that, we'll go over the week. Chaperone, you take most of your time in that week to train Ensign Timwin, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to do in that week? Keep in mind that the major task for 1 week is training Tim.
I might try
only minor
to.
things you could do.
Yeah, I might try to spend my downtime, making a minor magical item, like a common or something to that effect, common or uncommon magical item. But literally, just training Tim. That's basically it. I don't think
I'd say
there's
you could
anything
make
else.
a common one, but uncommon would take too much time
That's
in
fair.
combination with training Tim.
Yeah, totally fine. Totally okay with that. I would like to ask: is there a so in previous campaigns when we had the more resource managed kind of downtime, one of those things was like picking up a proficiency with like weapons or armor.
Yeah.
Is that still something we could do?
Yes, but it'll take like a month to learn a new skill.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a lot less time than in previous campaigns, but you'd have to spend that downtime to get that skill.
Gotcha.
Not
I
something
might.
you'd learn in a week.
Yeah, I might do that in the future at some point. But besides that, yeah, that's just training Tim.
Alright. And for Malia, is there anything you would like to do in that week?
I'm reading a book.
Yes, that'll take, I believe, something like 4 days or something.
Something like that. I also made some javelins with some of my magical smithing abilities.
Alright.
Because I used a few. And apart from that, I just want to help out in the town, see if anybody's still suffering after effects from the sickness.
Alright. Yeah, no, that you can definitely do. Occasionally you find someone and you can definitely help them and you'll gain inspiration from that. It's given by the High Priestess as a thank you for helping out. Then Booker, is there anything you would like to do in the week?
Yeah, I suppose. Could Booker, well, first I need to have Vanny cure everybody of their ailments except for Booker, because the only ailment Booker got was when he entered, and it's actually helping him out right now.
I believe the only people are European. Everyone else was cured.
Yeah, so during the week, Vanny will throw the Greater Restoration around, cure Tobias of his noselessness, and I assume that goes on without a hitch.
Yeah, that's no
All right, good. The nose does return then. After that, and then let's see. What did the movie have? think he was
Charisma
like-
penalties.
Yeah.
Yes, charisma penalties. That was a nightmare. That's gotta be gone. So that'll be about a day to get rid of all that. Take the charisma back up to 20. Bada bing, bada boom.
Also, hey,
Hello.
Hiya.
Howdy.
Sorry for my late arrival.
It's all good.
At least you showed up.
Yeah, about that, I've got my dream job. I have an interview for it Monday. I hope I get it, and if I get it, I might no longer be able to continue this game.
I don't know.
Oh.
Work is more important than D&D.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to keep playing, but I don't know what they're gonna ask from me
understandable.
schedule wise, and I've been hoping to get this job for the better part of a year now.
What's the job?
Just so you know, we are on online. Bad joke. We're being streamed right now. Before you
Mhm.
release any personal.
Give out my
information.
SSN number. Yeah.
alright.
But,
guess I'll-
currently, we're just going through what we're doing during our week of downtime since we have returned from Limbo, basically.
I'm
I
probably
fucking
gonna.
hated that place.
I'm probably gonna spend the rest of my week of downtime going through the tombs and clearing out the old war heroes thing. If there's any still down there causing problems, I may as well just clean it up.
You can definitely
I'm
help
going
with
through
your
my
meat.
frog meat and writing
Yeah.
down the anatomy.
That's also good. Then we'll go to the candidates that have summoned you guys. The first one is Vice President Anthony Buffon, who basically invites you at his personal mansion. Greetings. I would like to thank you with the blackmailing problem you solved. Points at Chaperon, Booker, and Malaya. And also a thank you to the problem with the disease. I was heavily infected as well, and had some family members. You have probably saved my life. Now, for the reason I have summoned you here, I need allies to support me in my candidacy, and I am trying to find out if any of you are interested. My plan for the Republic of Leven is to, as you have noticed, elections are corrupt. So we should get rid of the elections and return to being a proper monarchy, like in the past. Now, if you are willing to support me with my election and I win the election, I could give you each a very nice farm with a small group of hamlets and a rank of baron.
I think Booker just gives the slow blink meme and just starts walking away. He just looks at him, and as he's talking about removing democracy, he just closes his eyes, and then when he's done, he reopens them and walks the fuck out. It's like,
Are thou,
fuck that guy.
are thou done with thine ploy?
Yes, I am.
Alright, goodbye.
As for me,
Think about the offer.
if I may, personally, I think monarchy is quite great, quite useful.
Oh,
I
you
will-
would Western guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're darn right. Yeah.
Technically, he has someone on his ship that is in the line of succession.
Yeah, technically. And while at this current, like as in right now, first hearing your offer, I cannot commit to it, but I will definitely keep it in mind. As there are other high class people that we're meeting today that might also wish to have my support, but that is very promising, and I will keep you informed of my decision.
Alright. you like to say anything to the vice president, or you're also like, no, I'm out?
I'm gonna play the race card of maybe this creature just doesn't talk, and I'm gonna slowly walk away with the last of our party members.
Alright. Then the next one, as you are invited by Admiral Alessandro Sicario. Chaperone is not allowed in this conversation.
Hey, listen, if you lose once in a, it's understandable, guy.
Can't increase the size of the thing, so I'll do it like this. Looks like this.
Nice.
So water Ganassi. He does it. His meeting place is on a ship at the docks, a very heavily cannonized barge, war galley. As he meets you at the captain's quarters, he greets you all. He knows Booker and nods at him. Greetings.
You'll wave back. Hello.
Hello. Well,
Please tell me you're not gonna fucking remove democracy.
No, of course not.
Oh, thank God.
We are going to. My plan is we will have up north. There is a province in the Westerlands that holds many of our cultural brothers. They are being enslaved and wrecked by the Westerlands, relocated, deported, all the horrors. I cannot sit idly by while our brothers are being tormented by the Westerlands. My plan is to relocate a large amount of the funds to make sure that we can grow our navy 3 times the size it is now. Would any of you be willing to support my candidacy? Then I am willing to each give you an honorary rank in the Navy and give you access to the ship network of the Leven Navy.
And what race is this man?
This is in Ganassi. The water
And the
Ganassi.
military is comprised mostly of humans?
Yes.
That seems like a bad mix.
Well, I shall consider thine offer.
I like
Yeah.
the idea of a stronger navy. I won't lie, but I would like to speak to some of the other candidates first.
That's no problem.
I'm gonna be real surprised if none of these candidates try to assassinate us on the way out.
Don't think.
I think the
Yeah.
one who would has already went through.
I don't think each of them can afford an assassin that can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, known as people that have saved currently this entire city, pretty
So
hard for
also
them,
not very good for your election if they died on your doorstep. It's like people that saved the city and they died in front of your doorstep.
Fuck this guy.
Here you all are welcome. This is at one of the churches where High Priestess Claudia Casella invites you. As you enter, all of you have met her before because she was the one leading the making sure that during the sickness people kept safe. She'll greet you again and meets you all at the sept and says, "Welcome, welcome. Now that the sickness is gone, I can focus on my presidential election. And I was wondering if I could count on your support in the matter. I would like to thank you, Booker, for helping me regain a little bit of my reputation. My plan for the future of Livan is that we... the goddess is... my goddess is very much against violence. So my plan is to leave the Island Alliance and make Livan a neutral state in the conflict between the Westerlands and the Island Alliance. Livan is the one that tipples the power that the Alliance can also be aggressive towards the Westerlands. Without Livan, the only thing the Alliance can do is be a defensive alliance for when that happens. This would at least remove aggression from one side of the coin. If you are willing to support me and I win the election, I am willing to bless your weapons with the power of the gods.
I doth ponder, if thou abandon thine alliance, what is keeping thine foes from simply striking at thee while thou art on thine own?
The dedication of our faith.
I think it's a great idea.
Shut up.
Hey, listen, it's not too bad.
Ugh. Booker rubs his hands on his eyes.
Listen, when
He's
you're
like,
trying to put your country back together, things are tough, I understand your pain.
I understand where you're coming from. I really do. And I think you're a wonderful person. In a time of peace, I think you would be the perfect person to lead this country. That said, without a defensive alliance, we're fucked. In my opinion. At least. Would you consider, in the event of a war breaking out, rejoining that alliance?
Yes, I would be willing to compromise in saying that that Livan would only be as a defensive partner, i.e., only go to war if the Westerlands
Provoked it.
provoke it.
I think I'd be okay with supporting you then. I'm not invited to the next guy's meeting anyway, so.
Anyone else want to say against the High Priestess?
Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. Personally, making sure that the island, of course, not having war is great. It is optimal for living, and I support that. So I think it's pretty good. Pretty good idea.
I'm still backing up the tyrant guy.
Thou surely jest, right?
No, I don't just.
Hey, listen, Tyrant, a new king system hasn't failed the Westerlands. Of course, it failed this country once. So, I mean, debatable, but it can change. Things can be different, but who can say truly?
Well, I shall speak with the remaining candidate, and then thou shalt hear my reply. Post haste.
Arriving at the last candidate is Senator Marco Canebri. He welcomes you, and he is there with his wife, Coraline Starlight, which is a member of the royal family of the Westerlands and a cousin of Timwin. So they greet each other.
Oh no, I guess he would be here.
Yeah.
Never mind that. Because usually I keep Tim back on the ship because he kind of guards the ship while I'm gone. But you know, he can meet his cousin. That's fine.
Yeah. This time Tug stays at the ship.
Ah, Corel, it is once again an honor to see you, as always.
Hello there, Chaperon. Greetings. Welcome in our house. This is my husband, Senator Marco. How
It
has
is a
life been
pleasure to
treating
meet
you?
you. It has been going quite well. You know, I've been sailing my ship, doing general good to those in need. You know, the usual. How have you been? How's this land treating you?
Well, it's not as luxurious as the grand city of Starfall, but it is definitely a lot better. It is still, but I'm getting used to it and learning the accent a little bit. I am having a grand time.
That is wonderful to hear. I'm glad that you
Hey,
feel
Timmy!
comfortable.
She passes by you. She hugs Timwin. Haven't seen you in such a long time. Hey, guys! I'm sorry, Chaperon. Just
No,
haven't
not at
seen him.
all.
Haven't seen this cute face in such a long time.
Family should always be so kind to each other, I believe.
As that the senator appears. Greetings all, greetings all. Well, you might ask why I've come here. I've summoned you here. And you see that the world is being destabilized quite a bit. With wars and the corruption and everything, and all sorts of other things coming. I would like your support in my presidential candidacy, and what I want is... Leven was once a province of the Westerlands until rebellion came and democracy came in. My plan is to reintegrate Leven into the Westerlands with our own proper constitution, so that democracy does remain, but we are adherent to the High King. This way we compromise both loyalists that still live in Leven and democracists. If any of you are willing to support me, if I win this election, I am willing to pay each of you 10,000 gold pieces.
While I am a large supporter of the Westerlands due to, of course, my past and history, I'm quite glad that countries do have their own choice of elections and whatnot with democracy. And I feel that if you were to keep such a thing, the people of this land might. Of course, I can't speak for how they rebelled the first time because they didn't like how things were. But hopefully, with elected leaders and those to represent them, hopefully it might be smoother.
Think of
But
it like this: one country, two systems.
yeah, basically. So, hope. I mean, I would be glad to support that for sure.
Hmm.
Of course, that is personal bias. I can't speak for my two comrades here.
Hmm. I don't fully comprehend thine matter of independence, so I shan't impose myself in such.
How about you, Tanar? Do you have any ideas for this particular support, or have you chosen someone else?
The pay seems pretty good for this support. Although, I'm not sure what supporting them entails, truly.
Yes, it gets quite complicated with politics in all forms of elections anywhere, or at least places that have such elections. But yeah, feel whoever you most align with, I usually say, and I'm sure you will find a cause to stand behind if you wish to stand behind them at all.
So this isn't like a whole group decision. This is individual decision.
Yeah, this is individual.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Oh,
Support
then
whoever
I'm
the
going
fuck
with.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
I
Here's the
support
thing,
the.
it just doesn't mean that they're going to win, but
Oh, how cool would it be if we all supported different people?
Yeah, that's definitely a
It's definitely
possibility for sure.
possible.
yeah, it's definitely impossible. You just pick what you think is best.
I support
Yeah.
Vice President Antonio Buffon.
Hey,
Oh, God.
monarchy, let's go. Senator
Long live the king.
Senator Marco, may I ask, are other unless this has already been stated outright why he wasn't invited, why wasn't someone like Booker, who is a renowned person within these lands, to meet with you?
A war hero of the independence on a matter of reintegration into the fold.
That makes sense.
He's right. He's 100% right.
I'm surprised that Antonio Buffon would then also allow Booker to meet with him. Quite strange if that is the case, but
He
nevertheless,
still wants independence. He just doesn't want democracy.
yeah,
That's
not
a-
great. Well, I will be more than happy to support you. If you need anything from me, please let me know. And we have some other leads that we might be looking into, but I will try to keep you updated.
I thank you. Thank you very much. We'll see you later if you've made your official decision. The campaign is on a roll. And with that, you have met all the 4 presidential candidates during this week of downtime. As the week goes by again,
I do want to real quick drop back by the High Priest and just go, yeah, I'm supporting the High Priest.
thank you. They all
Alright.
sound terrible.
Thou art all fools, yet thou
Yeah.
art the least foolish fool.
I mean, yeah, we don't have to support anybody, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
You can
but
just say no to all of them too.
yeah, I'm definitely supporting Marco. Also because I do know the Starlights, pretty well. So
As the week goes by, the president invites you to his presidential office again, where you'll meet President Mario again. Thank you all for coming again.
I nearly punched your vice president.
Yes, he is horrible.
He is very horrible.
But he does keep the conservative part of the country on my vote and this conservative party in line. That's about the most use I'll get out of him.
Sounds pretty useful to me.
But I have summoned you all here for another problem. As you have heard, many ambassadors and delegations from the Island Alliance were to come here and meet meet and support Admiral Alessandro. But before they arrived here, they were intercepted. We didn't know what, but now we finally do. Frost Giants have kidnapped the ambassadors and taken them hostage.
Oh.
This makes Admiral Alessandro look very bad in this election, and weakens Levin's position in the Island Alliance, as we cannot keep our own shores safe. But my informatives have finally found the location of the base of the Frost Giants. And I would like to ask you if you would be willing to travel to the base of the Frost Giants and rescue the ambassadors. Of course, there will be a payment for this. How about 6,000 gold pieces per person?
Do you mean gold? Would this be in gold or platinum?
Please say platinum. I can't carry more gold.
Oh well, I have a bag of holding if you need to put things in there if you wish.
I am able to pay in diamonds, if so preferred, and jewelry.
Diamonds would be grand.
And
Did,
I can arrange that, a 6,000 gold worth of diamonds, if anyone, if one would prefer that.
I think I would prefer gold myself, if that's possible.
That is definitely a possibility.
I shall take down diamonds.
If you look at the map here, you can see where he points at it. The map of Livin, and he points that the base of the Frost Giants is around here.
What has the Admiral done to kind of alleviate this besmirching and problem to his name because of this event?
In terms, he has been setting out. He has set down his sails and has been hunting down Frost Giants quite a bit. The problem is, the base of the Frost Giants is on land. They are not being reinforced by other Frost Giants because the Admiral has taken down their ships that came to pick them up. But he is an admiral, not a general. He doesn't have ground troops. So there's not much he can do from here.
Makes sense. How impacted has his chances at the election become due to this?
Saying due to recent polls say he is lowest now.
Do you actually have the poll ratings? If you don't mind us taking a look at that.
Yes, I do. Polls are generally illegal to show off as they influence
okay,
the
yeah.
vote.
Never mind then. I assumed it was like kind of like a newspaper like guesstimate polling rather than that. Okay.
Fun fact: this country is based in Italy, and in Italy, it's actually illegal 2 weeks before an election to post election polls because polls affect elections.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you
Fair.
get the tactical vote, so they make it so every news outlet gets like gigantic fines if they actually release election polls.
takes into a more a game. Well, I don't want this guy to win. I'm going to vote for the second guy.
Yeah, instead of the guy you actually want to vote for.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem in America. We get 2 people every time.
No,
Yeah.
there are more people you could vote for, but that's just throwing away the vote.
Yeah. Okay. Then in this case, I mean, a job, it's rescuing people that are from other kingdoms, and I think that is a worthy task to take.
Specifically ambassadors.
Yeah, exactly. And, I am happy to do that, even for the sake of saving whoever, even if it helps this person's reputation, even though I don't particularly like him. For sure. Saving the people to me would be more important.
Indeed. Also, Giantkin are generally on friendly good terms with me, so such should not be an issue.
Oh, that is quite fortunate then.
Then, are there any other questions that you have for me?
What information could you give us about their current arrangement in the south area? Like, these frost giants, are they camping on top of mountains, or not that we have any
Our
of those?
area is a very cold area, and they've built a small camp that they bunkered in with giant catapults. Do not get hit by those. That's very painful.
Giants with giant catapults.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is bad.
Boulders
could-
3 times the size of you.
Well, I could potentially make our approach with my ship feasible due to my spells, but it would still be quite difficult to do.
Just catapults. No sane ballistas or cannons.
They are frost giants who are not very. They only have catapults, but the range of those catapults. Damn. They could. Some of them could hit an ant from a mile away.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I would warn you in your approach when you're near the fortress. If you get spotted from a distance, you will have problems.
Yeah.
For they can hit you, while you cannot hit them.
I could perhaps grant us the cover of nature.
Yes. We could figure our approach. We have time to figure out how we would approach such a thing. At least approaching safely. But I guess it would depend on if we are all in agreement to do this, Ian. Then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then we shall be preparing to take off and plan. I believe then. How would we? How would your approach, your assistance with nature, help us exactly?
I could grant us the cover of rain or fog or any weather thou truly desires.
Fog would be nice. How
My
far
solution-
would this affect?
5 miles.
Quite
It's-
useful.
That would do it.
As for protection, while it would not exactly follow us, at least I don't believe so, depending on how it's placed, I could create a wall of force to make sure that the ship isn't damaged, at least for a space. So if we wish to approach, any damage we have would be negated, at least while we wait there. But that sounds like a good use to approach in the fog. If we don't necessarily have to risk much with that.
I don't know how much noise your airship makes per se, but yeah, it would definitely mess up any shots they tried to throw.
I mean,
I could
5 miles out, I don't believe that it makes that much noise, but
Well,
it'll
ideally, we'd get closer, get the captives, sneak them onto the ship, and get the fuck out.
yeah, but that's what I mean, that we could, at least for once we get there, then they'd probably hear us, or
Mhm.
at least because that's just nature of how it is.
I could also get 4 people close enough by turning into ghosts, but that would mean we'd have to leave a couple of people behind.
I personally think the fog idea is quite useful.
Yes.
It's definitely worth trying if we wish to approach that way. I have some tools to see. We could try and see if we could see their locations from a distance, but driving the ship as close as we can, without being noticed before the spell is cast.
The spell doth move with me.
Oh, useful. In that case, honestly, if we just, approach with the ship, then it looks like an incoming storm more than anything. I could also turn all of us invisible the day of. Oh, you would just have to wear this ring and cast the spell from within it, and the spell would be on you, and we could sneak in that way.
Hmm.
The small, like, kind of golden ring that he has on his middle finger is like has a little dragon head on it, and it's just his he explains it's just his spell storing item that he could put the spell invisibility into, and then each of us using said item could cast the spell, and then we could go.
So the big deciding factor would be whether or not we want to bring the ship close.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah. How many people is it exactly? How many ambassadors do we have to get?
Let me check. Four.
Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, we could definitely get them out, I think. We just have to be careful about it.
Yeah, if we get them all, I can teleport them out as well.
Mhm.
Back, actually, just straight up to this city.
That would be quite
So
good.
you just have to find them.
Indeed.
Well, I believe that I'm not sure exactly the limits as far as like heights go for my ship, but I mean, we could have the storm. We could have you casting the control, and then we go in, looking like a storm is approaching, and from above we drop in onto the mountaintop. And once we get the people, we could, simply have the ship from there basically just leave like as fast as it can. And while we're there, we could, we're already there. If they catch us, then we're already kind of there, and we can either get out through teleport or just deal with it. But yeah,
Plus, catapults can't really fire up too well.
exactly. Yeah, which is why I was saying, like, depending on the height limitations, it could just kind of be in the clouds and go out in a way.
If we're going in directly from above, that would be true. But assuming we're coming in from the side, looking like a storm, then that would probably be untrue. They could probably hit us with the catapults at that point.
Yeah, but the thing is that'd be kind of hard to hit a small target in a 5-mile storm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. basically. So I mean, yeah, we could drop in. I have everyone turn invisible. We can either find the people and then dip, teleporting out if we can, or if we decide we just want to go in there and get rid of these people, like the rid of these. I mean, the ship could be around for a little bit and cause a distraction before it leaves, and while we get in, there's a lot of options.
All right.
We could also try talking, but that's maybe if we get close enough.
Yeah.
Might want something. Who knows? Why would they even take him? So yeah, might be worth talking.
That
Anyone
reminds
wanna,
me.
as you leave with the ship, does anyone, because it's like a 36-day travel time.
Is there a before we leave, can I ask the president how his investigation into who is like doing the blackmailing or kind of did that? Like
I
how's
have
that
a
doing?
couple of suspects that I am investigating right now, but I am not 100% sure of them yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I will keep this to myself for now, until I'm certain.
That's fair. Well, in that case, I think we're getting ready to head out that way.
Does anyone want to buy anything beforehand before you leave the city?
How long is it on the airship to there?
36 hours with the airship.
I'll buy lunch.
Alright. Do you want a pizza?
Yes.
Pizza?
Yes.
There you go. What type of pizza?
I want Canadian bacon and pepperoni. So ham and pepperoni.
Canadian bacon does not exist, but ham and pepperoni you can definitely have. There is
Yeah.
no Canada in this world.
Well, there's no Canadian bacon either. It's also just ham.
You can get your risotto, your spaghetti, all your favorite Italian dishes. As you move away with the airship towards the location for your 36-hour travel. Now for Chaperone. I believe you can move your guys on the airship around. Please place them on the airship where you want them to be.
Oh, okay. I mean, more than anything, all of these sailors would be, like most of them would probably be downstairs. Like, oh yeah,
You
that's
can
right.
move
Hold
them
on.
in the lower level then.
I see.
Yeah.
See.
So you can just place them where you want them to be.
Right back.
I'll place pretty much most of them will be down there doing basic work like maintaining the bottom floors and that kind of stuff. Probably have one of the captains, kind of on both ends for protection wise, and then half of these guys would probably be. Dang, I can't grab the guards for some reason.
Strange. Let me check. Oh. Give me a sec. I'll give you access to them.
Unless there's any complaint, Booker and the rest of his crew would like to be below deck.
Sure, yeah.
My
You
place
do what
is all-
you're
you
you're
should
on
be
your
able to
ship,
move
you
the
know, you
guards
can.
now.
Okay, let me see if I can. Yeah, I can
I'll
move.
just-
And then these guys, the guards, would probably be mid-level, doing a few of them
You do
on.
know that this and this is the same level.
Mhm.
It's that this map shows you the inside of here.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. In that case, I probably have like half of them would be on deck, like out and about. Let me get rid of these guys. And then these four would be probably at like posts, kind of like this. with the exception of this one guy who is like up on a little like a 10-foot tall roost kind of. It doesn't really, help necessarily, but he's got he's just up there kind of looking with a little spyglass basically. And then they're basically going around like the guards, like these guards would be like cleaning the deck, making sure the sails are maintained on their sides that they're at, and then with the captains like directing them essentially. And then Chaperone and Tug and Tim doing like essentially observing all of that pretty much.
Alright.
And helping where needed.
As the ship goes forward, I will now roll to see if you guys get a random encounter. It is 36 hours, so if I roll a 36, then that's basically the distance you guys. Then it is no random encounter. After 34 hours.
Whoa, close.
Yeah. Probably means that you won't get any of the other random encounters unless I roll like once. But you're pretty close now. One thing, I have to get that from the other.
Suddenly, here comes a giant fish!
No, we did that last time.
Aww.
Yeah, because
So
when
the
I
people on deck
yeah.
see it's the middle of the day. The people on deck see a shadow above the ship.
Oh dang. Whoa.
As you see the shadow formed with large wings, you see that a dragon is flying above the ship. And it's looking at the ship very curiously.
Well, dang. Well, I mean, as long as I will ask. I'll start commanding for the men to get into positions. So, like, helping, like, getting these cannons kind of prepared.
As you do that, roll initiative.
Ah,
The dragon looks at the men running towards
Yeah.
the cannons and sees it as a direct threat.
I was gonna wave high, but then I was like, yeah.
oof. Yeah. Let me see.
You just hear the sound for any of you that speak Draconic, you hear, "You dare threaten me!"
Oh dang! I actually gotta take Tim's character sheet out. Oh, that's deadly, dude.
I'm almost done. One more. One more. Bonnie. Your sheet wasn't open. But I got the thing selected. There we go.
Do I have to roll? Should I
Alright, I'm
roll
on
for
there.
the guards and the captain? Or
You can roll those as groups.
okay, let me.
So all the guards go at the same time, and all the captains go at the same time. Same as
do
the
I
ones
just-
downstairs?
Would I just do Dex then for the guards? I mean, for the captain.
You click on their name when you roll initiative, then you automatically do it.
Wait, where?
When you have the sheet, you click on the name airship captain, and then you roll initiative.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. All right, let me get the guards then. Good rolls. Yeah.
Just out of
Dragon
reach.
was about here, and
Oh.
it is flying because there was a shadow on here, and it is about 60 feet above you guys.
Oh. Boy.
But yeah, I think they literally just dipped because when I reopened Roll20, they're not even in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What is not in the game?
The other player.
Yeah, the other player. Because I went to look, I reopened it, and they're not even like they left the game. Yeah, so
Oh,
unfortunately,
Alright.
Maybe he got that job
well,
in 5 seconds after he said he's hoping he got it.
maybe.
Maybe
Either
he got
that or my breath smells so bad he smelled it through the microphone and I killed him.
Something.
Quickly going to Justice Encounter for 3 players. Sick. And
It is a half-sized dragon.
Fucking murdered the dragon. There it is.
the dragon just strings.
the dragon has a decrease in hit points now. But the first one is Booker.
Booker's downstairs playing cards. Suddenly hears a
You
dragon.
hear the shout, "Man the cannons! There's a dragon above us!"
And he just puts down his deck of playing cards and he rubbing his hands over his eyes again. I'll go take a look. As he starts walking. How much movement does it take to go up and down the stairs?
Where were you?
I
Not
was
that much.
over in this seat.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you take 4, you're here, then you would also be here at the same time.
Oh boy. Booker just looks right at it. He's going to. Fuck. Well, he's got a thing for this. Hold on. Called. He wasn't able to see him, so he couldn't do it before. So he doesn't have his mind shit on him. So it's not gonna be hitting very efficiently.
Can't you do that as a bonus action?
I can. But I'm going to do something else on my bonus action. I'm going to use my deliberate movement and spend a superiority die to move as a disengage as a bonus action. I'll take a shot at point blank at his face.
60 feet up, so you should
Yeah,
be
you're 60
fine
feet
with
in
that.
the air.
Oh, okay. So just
He's in the sky.
How do I
Alright.
get there?
I don't need to do any of that then, do I? That's good to know. Instead, I will use my bonus action to critically observe him. Put my analysis dice stuff on him so I can shoot my intelligence and all that crap. And then I will... I don't think I took trip attack, did I? Commander strike, deliberate movement, pushing attack. That won't work. He's bigger than large. Balls. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shoot and then walk back downstairs.
Alright.
Nice.
Because I'll still have... I used 4 squares to get here, 2 squares afterwards. So just take 2 shots with this. 19.
19 will hit.
Alright, taking...
20 damage.
And then a second attack.
22 will hit for 18 damage.
Take 10 feet, go down the stairs. Sorry.
You'd be
Here we go.
And then you can still move 2 squares.
I'll go back inside, talk to the group. Yeah, there's a green dragon upstairs. We should probably just stay down here, take pot shots.
Alright. Then Malaya, your turn.
I'm gonna move over here and just put a hand on the shoulder. Art thou an experienced fighter?
Oh no,
I've
he's
been training for 3 weeks with Chaperone.
Alright, I'm going to grant you my boon then. I'm gonna give him Death Ward.
Ah,
very nice.
And is there a... Oh no, it's an airship. There isn't like a flag post or anything, is there?
So this guard, the one thing is like this guard is technically there's like a very small like little scout nest thing that's like 10 feet up, but that's it.
Well... Then I'll just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. Move over here and start waving my fist at dragons. I can't reach it from here, so Yeah.
Right, and it is the movie's turn.
Alright. The movie's gonna have some fun. He's gonna start moving through me and stuff and take the same amount of movement to get to here, go upstairs.
But it would take him, because he has to move through you, it would take him a little bit more. So 20 would be 25 for him.
I see. So he can only come down one square when he comes back down then.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's full.
Or
Okay.
Now he would be here, basically here.
Gotcha. Spells. He's going to throw down a polymorph on him and turn him into a turtle.
Alright, a wisdom save for the dragon. Failed it, so he will take his legendary resistance to make it.
I knew it. And then the movie's gonna go downstairs. The goal was to burn through a resistance, and he did that. And I'll move finish his turn by going here, because Booker was dumb and was in the way.
Mhm.
That's his turn.
Alright. Then it is Vice Admiral Tug's turn.
Well, Tug doesn't really do range, so he will point out and throw a. He's gonna just throw out a moonbeam at said person. Which, let me drop the text for that so you know what it does. So he's not gonna put it, like starting all the way up there. So it'll be like 20 feet up from where he is, and then the beam will go up to catch him in the cylinder. And since he's in it, he needs to just make a con save or take 2d10 radiant.
Nice max damage also.
Yeah, he did roll max. That's pretty good.
All I
Classic
needed-
Tug move.
20 feet up, right? So it would be here, or...
Yeah, just like right underneath him.
Alright, con save.
Oh, yeah, he
Made
passes.
it, so it takes half.
10.
Yeah.
Goes, 10 damage.
And then I'll just move to stand right here.
Alright. Ensign Tim Wind's turn.
Oh, poor Tim. He is going to look around, and he will just cast. He'll cast Bless, and he'll bless Chaperone, Tug, and Malaya.
Ooh.
So that we got a little. Just put that on there to make sure he's blessed, so I can remember. And then I don't know. I don't really know if any of them actually have anything, but I could use his ability here, just in case you want to, Malaya. If you have like something to throw or attack with, you
Have
can.
a javelin.
Yeah, if you can reach, you can make a weapon or attack as a reaction.
Yeah, it'll be disadvantage, but I will throw a javelin at it. Hit.
19.
19 will hit, or 8
That is
damage.
non-magical. So I don't know.
Seems to just hit it fine.
Tim is going to then start trying to run away. He gets to about right there.
Alright. Then it's the guard's turn. All the
Um,
guards.
Yeah, I don't believe these cannons. Can they flip 180
Yeah,
or
yeah,
just?
in terms of D&D rules, just think about you always have 360 shooting range, so you could still hit
Okay.
the dragon with the cannons.
Then
Keep in mind, firing a cannon requires 3 actions.
yes. So as far as the guards on top will go, these two will do 2 actions to load this cannon. These two on the left
Yes.
go to load this cannon. This guard here is actually gonna get down, and he'll go over to a ballista and start getting. The ballistas take 3 actions
Yeah.
as well.
So
Okay,
each
then he'll.
weapons take 3 actions to fire.
Yeah, and then the other guards. They aren't upstairs. They probably don't need to go upstairs since they're not over there. So they'll just get a bunch of start like prepping materials for like repairing the ship from damage, essentially.
Wandering out of the initiative, where are the captains? I can't see them. Or
I rolled. I was pretty sure I rolled for the. I clicked on their things. Let me see
you
if
probably
they.
didn't click the token.
Oh, that might have been it. Here, let me. I'll redo that then.
They got a 20. Oh, 19.
So on a technicality, the guards could have, if the captain also used its action to load, they could have fired.
I mean that'll be what they do
Alright.
on their turn. They'll load and shoot if they could.
Yes, so you could shoot the dragon twice with 2 cannons.
All right, let me open up my airship sheet because that's where I have the cannons listed. The ship, by the way, for people wondering, the name that you see across the side of this ship is called the Warden, and that's just the name. Okay, so they'll aim up and shoot. So this will be 2 shots.
The 19 will hit for 46 damage, but the 14
Nice.
will miss the dragon.
Gotcha. Then yeah, that'll be the guards and the captains. That's what they're doing.
Alright. Then it is Tobias's turn.
Tobias is lucky. He can dash as a bonus action, so he's just gonna go zoom, go upstairs. He already has advantage due to the dragon not having a turn to act yet. So he's just going to take a shot with his short bow. 24.
That'll hit.
Alright, he takes 10d6 sneak attack.
By the way, you do know that the auto crit is only if the enemy is surprised.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Never mind. So just regular 5d6. Thank you. Which, no, this dragon got the jump on us.
Ooh, still lob.
That's a good roll.
Good roll.
And then he takes a bonus action to dash and get downstairs.
Yes.
So he's got a little more movement to work with when it comes down. I'm going to put him in this quarter over here.
Also, his bow should have a +1 to damage from the.
Yeah, I
weapon.
didn't. That's on the global modifier damage. I don't know why I didn't roll into the damage. Oh, it. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Roll 20 fucked that up, not me. That's 30 damage.
Alright.
Because it's clicked on global damage modifier magic weapon +1.
Huh?
Don't look at me. I guess I could try changing into a D5, a D1. Maybe that'll fix it. But that's Tobias' turn.
Alright. Chaperone, your turn.
We will form our cannons, and one of them will slither over, of course, to Tug. And then, as my bonus action, these cannons are going to blast the dragon. Oh yeah, these will have bless on them
Yes.
as well. If they were
Both
to
hits.
miss, but yeah.
For 36 damage total.
Yeah, and then Chaperone will he'll move around and kind of shout at the dragon. Oh wait, do I speak Draconic? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Never mind. I have nothing. I'll shout it to him in common, like, we could avoid this if you'd like to leave, and that's about it.
You just get a reply. You dare threaten me? You attacked first. Fanny's turn.
Alright. Booker's gonna give Vanny one instruction. It's gonna be, close that door. Open it after we think the dragon has done something. That's it. I don't want Vanny even going up there. If we get fucked up down here from a breath weapon or something, she's the one who's got to pick her ass up. So she's just gonna
Just
move
you
to
know
here.
that while Booker is with a closed door might be safe, the Movi definitely isn't.
Yes, he is not. But assuming he lived the attack, or even if he didn't, if Vanny was safe in here with Booker, then she could pick him up, which is the important thing. So she'll close the door and then hold her action to reopen it when we think the dragon has done something.
Alright. Then it is the dragon's turn. Now it isn't going to be an important game. Chaperone, which cannon hit the dragon? The left one or the right one?
Dang. Probably the one on the right. Just because that's the going from like left to right, basically.
Then, alright. The dragon opens its mouth and exhales with its breath weapon doing its cone, hitting everyone on this side. So the two guards.
The guards are
captain,
dead like instantly.
I could roll very badly on the dice, by the way, so they could technically
I mean,
survive.
yeah, but
But that would also hit Malaya, Ensign Timwin, and Admiral Thug.
I mean, I'll roll for the guards anyways, but yeah.
Now let's roll the damage first, and then we'll see if you
Oh,
have to
okay,
roll
yeah.
for the
That's
guards.
fair.
Do we have to worry about this grate being here?
Sorry?
This open area grate, do we have to worry about it? Is it there or not there? Good.
Alright.
And what's safer, we can take cover behind the stairs.
Alright, here comes the damage. Yeah, the guard's not
No,
surviving
they're super
that.
dead.
3 guards dead.
What manner of save is this?
Constitution save.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a deck. So let me roll the con. Oh no, he still failed.
You're dead.
Well, he's not dead outright, but unless
he's
you have
dead.
him. Oh, then he's dead. Yeah.
Like, all the crew members on the left or on the right are dead.
Yeah, they evaporated then. Let me roll for Tim.
Tim, please don't die.
Oh, he has death one, so he literally can't.
Oh, thank God.
Tim failed it, but he is returned to 1 hit point from death. But he also has to make another Constitution save for his
Yeah.
concentration on Bless.
I don't think he could, but
If natural 20, then it's a
yeah.
success. No, he failed it because the DC is 28. So
Well,
Bless
there you go.
is gone.
I'll take half of that. That's 20.
And then still, last but not least, Tug.
Ooh.
Dang it, 12.
Tug fails it, so he takes the 56 poison damage. As the dragon will use its movement to fly and land here.
Yes.
That is the dragon's turn. Booker, your turn.
Alright. The dragon has acted. I assume Vanny would be able to open the door.
Yes.
Awesome. Perfect action. Go back up, take 10 feet to get to here. Goes upstairs.
From here, the dragon would have cover, by the way, because of the position that it's in.
That's okay. I'm mostly coming upstairs to get a good look at everything that's going on up here. That's, yeah. Timwin looks fucked up, and we got some dead folks over there. I will use my... Chaperone doesn't really have any melee, does he?
Chaperone?
Yeah.
I mean, he has the staff.
Does
And
it
the
do
staff-
good shit?
You can expend a charge to do an extra 1d6 force damage to smack with it, but Chaperone also isn't physically strong. Like,
Yeah,
at all, so.
much like me in that regard, I understand. Instead, Tobias is going to use a maneuvering strike. He's going to take a shot at the Golden Dragon, hopefully hit it. Booker, there he is. That's a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So yeah, I'm going to double
for
the.
28 damage. And then
Well, I got
28
some
extra.
fun things. Yeah, there's the extra from the maneuver die as well, which will crit. So that's 2d12 for
Ooh.
17 extra damage on top of that. The maneuvering strike, which will allow my companion over here, Malaya, to move.
Ooh. Is that a reaction or is that just a thing you can do?
That's part of the maneuvering strike. I think that costs your reaction. I'll
By the
double
way,
check
just
for you
so
though.
I almost forgot. Thug also has to make a concentration check for the moonbeam.
Sure. Yeah.
Right there, maneuvering attack. You hit a creature with a weapon attack, spend 1 superiority drive, maneuver one of your advantages in more advantageous
No.
position. As superiority tied to attack's damage roll, choose creature. You can see or hear. You can see or hear me, so you get
Yeah.
to move for free. There you go.
Alright, nice.
Not a problem. And then I'm gonna burn my second attack action and my bonus action for Commander Strike, giving you a melee attack.
Is that a reaction or is that a normal? 'Cause
That
I
would
don't
be
have any-
Commander Strike. When you take the attack action on your turn, if you go one of your attacks, use your bonus action to direct your companion to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature you can see within 60 feet, and expend a superiority die. That creature immediately uses the reaction to make one weapon attack.
I already used my reaction. That's why I'm asking.
You could have Tug do it. Although
Tug
he's
isn't
all the
in
way
melee
down
range.
here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could make the guard or the bandit captain do it, or chaperone.
You know.
I'll just take another attack and see if I hit real quick.
Alright.
And if I do, I might do another maneuvering strike. Superiority dice. Deduct that one from the last attack. 19, think that hits. Or 21. 29.
29 will hit.
Alright, he takes an additional d12 from the maneuvering attack for a max of 12, and Tug can move. Go ahead and move Tug wherever you like. And then I'm gonna go downstairs. Alright, I got plenty of movement this time. Zoom. So I'm gonna spend it. And 15, get here. And I'm going to instruct the movie. Our friend, Ensign Timwin, I believe, is having a really rough time. Maybe make him a bit beefier. We can give Timothy the thumbs up.
Didn't prep that. Alright.
Malaya, it would be your turn now, because that's all I got.
At the end of
Alright.
Booker's turn, the dragon will use its legendary action to do a wing attack. So everyone around the dragon, Malaya, Chaperone, Thug, the guards, the captains, can make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Ooh.
everyone.
In Thug's aura.
Yeah, everyone will get +5 to this since we are close to Tug.
I'm glad I moved Tug.
And then also +2 from the soft cover from the cannons, so that's a
Yeah.
17.
Oh, dang. That was Tug. Then there's Chaperone. He's gonna make his.
That's normal damage. Although it can still be useful.
Almost killed the guards, probably.
You said Dex, right? Yeah.
Yes.
They're the guards, and then here's the captain. And everyone has +5 to the save.
Then looking at the roll, only Chaperone made it.
Dang!
I know the airship captain also made it. As everyone that failed it takes 8 bludgeoning damage, and something far worse. The ones that made it take 0 damage. They are pushed 10 feet backwards and are prone. So Malaya gets up to here, prone. This
Dang it.
guard gets pushed up to here, and this guards get pushed.
Oof.
Ooh.
If nobody can do anything about that, that guard is dead.
I could do something about it next turn.
That's
Or
too
if,
late.
unless he's dead. Oh, if he's dead, yeah, then in that case.
This is why we take Featherfall.
Alright. Now it is Malaya's turn.
I will get up after being knocked down the stairs. I will walk back up to the dragon, and I'm going to try to curse it. Go give it a little tap. I'm gonna try to make it hard for this thing to think. Cloud its mind.
So, wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Alright. It failed it, so it'll use its second legendary resistance to make it.
Alright. That'll be it for me.
Alright. Then the movie's turn.
If Demobi were to stand here, could he see Timwin?
Yeah.
Would Demobi be able to turn him into a giant ape?
Only one way to find out.
Alright, he casts the spell on Timwin to try and turn him into a giant ape. This'll make you strong, son!
And nothing happens because Timwin is not powerful enough to turn into a giant ape. Because you
Aw.
have to be challenge rating 8. Or you have to be level 8 to be able to change into a giant ape.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's
He's
challenge
level 3.
Yes.
Well,
If
Good
you
to know.
casted it on anyone else of the party, it would have worked.
Timwin's the one I wanted to try and keep alive, so... Demobi failed the spellcasting, which is fine. It'll move to about here. And I will deduct the slot, and that'll be his turn.
Alright. Then it is the captain's turn. One remaining.
Well, he's there, so he'll just start slashing. He makes 2 attacks with his sword and 1 with his dagger.
The scimitar hits for 4 damage. All the others miss.
Yeah, that's he's generally that's it for him.
Alright, then it's Tug's turn.
As for Tug, we can just I guess we'll just do our usual here. He's going to he'll just cast Spirit Shroud on himself as his bonus action. And then he'll make 2 attacks. Ooh, that'll miss.
That'll miss.
Second attack.
That'll
That'll definitely miss. Oh, that's his turn.
Alright. Tim's turn.
Tim, he's gonna do his very best, and that will just be he will recast Bless, and he will cast it on Tug, Malaya, and Chaperone, since they're the 3 people that are up there.
Yes.
And his voice of authority will Tug will get to make an attack.
Alright.
All right, Tug, do a little better, please.
That'll hit.
We'll throw a regular smite into it.
Ooh.
36 damage on it.
And then Tim is gonna run straight downstairs like a good boy.
Squares downstairs. He was here. 1, 2. That would mean that he is now here. Still has 4 squares to move.
Well, that's not a monkey at all.
He'll move right over there. That'll
My
be it.
bad.
No, he's just a guy. He's a just a human man, a young boy.
Alright. Then it is a guard's turn, and the guard's turn. Or that one guard that is up deck.
Oof, poor guard. He got thrown around. He's gonna just run over to here and jump over the side onto the stairs.
Could
And
take falling damage from that, just so you know.
oh, it's that far. Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, ooh, let's see.
He's jumping from an elevated position to a lowered position.
I thought it was only like 5 or less feet or so. Dang, there's not much for him to do. Yeah, he'll just let's see.
Load the cannon?
Yeah, I mean he can. It'll be in one. He'll try to use one of his actions. He'll load the cannon up, and that'll be it.
Alright. Then at the end of the guard's turn, the dragon will use its last legendary action to either...
I really like this porthole right here. It's been really helpful for me.
Yeah.
It could still get dangerous though.
Oh yeah.
Dragon comes downstairs.
Walks over here, says, "I hate you."
Puts his head down the thing. Let's see, either all of them hit them, so it's one. Malaya has one, and we'll go with the clock. He will do a tail attack on Chaperone. Let's see if the tail hits. Nope. With a 13, it misses. And it is Tobias's turn.
All right, Tobias, is going to move. Booker's in the fucking way again. He's a fat ass, so this is gonna take 15 feet to get to here. Another 5 feet, 20 feet to get to here. Can he hide here?
Yes.
Tobias has sharpshooter. He doesn't really care about the cover, fortunately.
Yes. That is a failure on the dex.
Ah, well, he tried. He'll go up and he'll take a shot.
I see you, sneaky guy, he says in Draconic.
Well, let's see if he hits him anyway. Nope,
Ooh.
With a 12, no.
he tried. That sneak would have made the difference, I think. Now that he's shot, he goes back downstairs. The rest of his movement, he's got 10 squares. He used his bonus action to hide, so he's not gonna go anywhere far. About here. That's it.
Alright. Then it is Chaperone's turn.
Chaperone. All right. So first we'll shoot these cannons.
They hit for 37 damage.
Nice. Then
Okay.
we,
Would they have disadvantage because you're in melee?
one of oh, that's right. He's pretty big. Let me re-roll those though.
We'll go in the same order with the one you roll. So the next one you roll is for the top one, and the second one is for the lower one.
Nice catch.
E.
But,
Ooh, a one.
yeah, one of them would miss then, so only 19 damage.
Gotcha. Then we will use our action, and we'll just cast. Where's this at? We'll just throw haste on Tug, and he's hasted. All right. That'll be it.
Alright, then Vanny's turn.
Alright. Vanny will go upstairs. She's probably close enough now, so. 10. Go upstairs. Speed is only 25, so I'm very careful with how far I gotta move her with. She's got 3 squares of movement after going upstairs. It's hard to move from this spot to that spot. I gotta zoom out. That'll solve my problem. There we go. Alright. 3 squares after that. Still got the cover, right?
Yes, the dragon has cover.
If I move to here, would the cover lessen at all?
No.
No, okay. Worth just taking a random shot at it then. I'll throw a guiding bolt at it.
Alright.
Pew! 10 is gonna miss.
Yes.
Worth a shot. Goes downstairs. That's it.
Alright.
Actually, it's better to go for here because of the door.
Dragon's turn. Regain its legendary actions. And let's see if it gets its breath back. Yes, it does.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Rubber Reggie.
Now I have to do math.
I'm sorry.
Now, it's
I
not
know,
your
I know.
fault. It's not
I-
your fault you have to do math.
The punishment I make you do. The math. The worst thing I could afflict a DM with. Math.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about the safest thing it can do for itself. It's gonna fire its breath, and it's gonna hit the captain, Tug, Chaperone, and Malaya, with the guard excluded because I can't aim it that way without taking an opportunity attack.
Ooh, the guard lives.
Alright, give me a sec to roll first, then we'll do the saves. So Malaya made it.
And it's a con save, correct?
Yes.
And he gets +5 to that, thanks to Tug.
So he made it, so he takes half.
Are Warforged resistant to poison?
No,
Ah.
unfortunately.
Sorry, I'll be just 1 second.
Alright, so everyone made it, so they take 27 damage. And both Tug and Chaperone do have to make concentration checks of DC 13.
Yeah,
See if their spells stay on.
that was Tug, and then this is Chaperone.
All good. Like, the guards could survive a poison breath if I roll everything on a 1, and they make the save.
Yeah. So it's half is 27, right? You said? Oof, man, that airship captain.
Alright, I'm back.
And just be happy that your airship is immune to poison damage.
Yeah.
He poisoned me ship!
Because that would have, if this was a red dragon, that would have wrecked your your ship
Yeah.
big time.
It would have been a lot more work.
We've been walking.
Ooh.
That is the dragon's turn, so now it's Booker's turn.
Alright. Well. 5, 10, goes upstairs. Waka waka waka. Takes a good look around. Malay, did you use your reaction this time?
No, I haven't now.
Do it now. Go beat this man up.
Alright, I'll beat him up.
Goes another superiority die.
And with a 24, that'll hit.
For 8.
I remember you hitting a lot harder.
On my turn.
I see.
I get an extra 2d8, but that's only on my turn.
I understand.
Doesn't
That's
the
my bet.
superiority die get added to the damage?
It
or-
does. It get an extra d12. Thanks for the catch. I don't play Battlemaster Fighter ever.
Doing
This is
additional
like the
fun.
closest I've gotten.
Yes,
All right. Well, with that, I'm just going to actually stay upstairs since everybody's getting fucked pretty hard. I'll move to here. See if I can get a better shot on the dragon, if that's okay.
From there, the dragon only has a, how do you call it, a lower cover. So where you were standing originally at 3/4 cover, now he only has a quarter cover.
All right, I'll take a shot.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that will hit because you did it from that direction.
All right.
Yeah.
Since it hit, I
If it
will.
from anywhere else, you would have missed.
I will use another maneuver. Let's see. Pushing attack will never work. I think I'm just going to go for the the distracting strike. Hit a creature, opportunity, expend a superiority die, gives your allies an opening, adds superiority damage. Next attack roll against this creature has advantage.
Ooh.
Alright.
That'll probably help Malaya out for this next turn. You take an additional d12 of damage. And I'll burn that off my sheet.
Alright.
I'm glad I get these back on a short rest.
It would
These
be
go
It
fast.
would be a horrible class if it was a long rest.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, in one D&D, they're going to remove short rests or short rest abilities. So it was like, I wonder how the Battle Master is going to function.
It's not.
Well, they have to rework it, but
Well,
Alright.
alright. Then at the end of Booker's turn, the dragon will do 2 legendary actions, or use 2 of them, to make another wing attack, hitting Malaya, Chaperone, Thug, the captain, and the guard.
Not the guard.
If you fail, you take 15 damage.
This should
Dexterity
be with
saving throw.
everything.
Good thing Tug is hasted.
Come on, guard, you can do it.
He did. He
The
oh, the
captain
guard.
made it because of the buff that Tug makes.
I don't think the guard can pass unless he natural 20s. No.
Oh,
Guard from the shockwave flies off and dies as well.
I will avenge thee.
Poor fella.
Well, let's see. I believe Leia had a 29, so made it no damage. Tug made it. Chaperone made. Yeah, only the guard failed it.
Poor soul.
And it is Malaya's turn.
I'm going to avenge the fallen god. I'm going to cast a 3rd level Searing Smite, and then I'll take a little stab at it.
Alright. 22 will hit for 34 damage.
And it is on fire. So at the start of its turn, it must make a con save or take fire damage.
Alright. Let's see. I'll make that work. There you
Alright, and that'll be it for me.
Alright. Then the Movi's turn.
all right. The movie 10, 15, 20 to get to here. Goes upstairs. Boop, waka, waka, waka. All right. I think the movie should try and get a. It's now better to go for the damage race. I'm thinking. Even though the movie's kind of hard to hit anything, might be best to give it a shot. So, what? Or if there's any other spells I want to try, let's see. Yeah, okay. We will hit the dragon with a slow. That's a good
Alright.
spell. That's at a different slot level than I've been burning.
Wisdom save.
See if I can
You
get rid
made
of it.
it.
Damn. And the Moby goes downstairs. Waka waka waka. 10, that's it.
Alright. After the movie's turn, the dragon will use its tail attack. All of the targets on near it are a threat to it because they all hurt him. So 1d4 roll for who he's going to attack. Number 3, which is Tug.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Alright. Then it is Airship Captain's turn.
He'll attack 3 times.
Alright. Crit.
Ooh.
Hitting once with 5 damage.
A legend.
Alright.
Well, it's hit the dragon twice, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck's turn.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He'll go and he'll make 3 attacks here.
That'll hit.
We'll pump a smite in there.
How does Tug want to do this?
Oh, nice. Preparing to go into a myriad of attacks. He's bringing it up and starting with a big overhead hit into like the ribs of this dragon before he just rips it through the ribs, and he's pulling it around to make another attack and realizing, oh, well, okay.
You know what sucks? We're not going to be able to find its sword.
Well, we could, I mean, if we really wanted to go looking for it, I'm sure we could find it if we had to.
indeed, I could also ask it.
But for now, I gotta go.
I mean,
I gotta go deal with my dead men real quick and get that sorted out.
I'm kind of curious to see what happens when you try asking it.
Well, today I doth not speak Draconic, so
Oh.
it shall have to wait.
It should know common. I mean, dragons aren't stupid.
I also didn't speak with that today, so
Ah.
I mean,
I see.
we'll have the court. Like, it'll be like we're probably gonna try to harvest some of it or something like that. So we'll
One, out of all the dead, 5 guards have died and 1 airship captain.
oof. Oh, that's what happens when you get attacked by a dragon. There's no real way to deal with that.
Everybody below deck is still alive. Thumbs up.
Where someone like standing below deck and just having the thumbs up from below deck. I mean, you're 2 hours away from the Frost Giant base.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
indeed, I am somewhat scorched. And also eat some divine. Also do some harnessing.
Yeah, Chaperone will take care of the bodies and get them like respectable essentially and prepared for essentially what would be burial later. And we'll have we'll have the dragon corpse like in the middle and essentially start having it be vivisected for parts.
Alright. Now we're going to roll. To see if you get another random encounter. There's a 50% chance.
Ooh.
This could potentially, I assume some of you are trying to take a short rest.
Yes.
This could potentially break your short rest.
Understood. If it does, I will deduct my battle dice. Back down to 4.
Oh.
Yes, alright. So, within that hour, you do get another random encounter. I'm going to roll to see if it is just exactly after your short rest ends or just before.
Understood.
I'll also say that that is a 50% chance. On a 1 and a 2, you get a short rest. On a 3 and a 4, you do not. You do get a short rest before the next
Yay!
encounter happens.
Then we fight the dragon's offspring. No.
Plus.
Honestly, fighting 3 young green dragons is probably more dangerous than fighting 1 adult green dragon.
10
The breath-
wormlings.
Because of
Go.
because of the 3 breaths.
Yeah, the breath weapon is always the hard thing on the dragons.
Good chicken.
They're like ultimate flamethrowers. But all the colors of the rainbow.
Can you also roll Song of Rest?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I can give you Song of Rest, that's no problem.
Which random encounter you guys have?
Song of Rest, Song of Rest.
Nice.
Extra d6. Here you go.
Alright, I'll take it.
It's not better than nothing.
And one more.
Come downstairs, talk to Demobi for a second. Can I get some extra sleep?
Can you help me with a power nap? Yeah!
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Same. I'll be right back.
Alright, then I'll also go grab something real quick.
I'm gonna keep reading over class things.
I am back.
Welcome back. I've just been reading up on shit I'm fucking up all the time. Like the polymorph spell that I screwed. I never use it outside a setting where we're not all the same level.
Yeah, that's why I said specifically only one way to find out.
Well, I found out.
Yeah.
I guess the other way I could have found out was to read the fucking spell.
Yeah.
Challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. Yep. Should have cast this on the dragon. Ah, he still had a legendary resistance, I think, though.
Yeah, I had 1 left.
Yeah. So
Although, if it did work, I was considering, because the ship is actually at its maximum carrying capacity.
fuck. Whoops! Good thing it didn't work.
Chaperone has it like loaded up with like its maximum weight and everything.
So like, did the dragon's weight cause like the ship just to start sinking?
In
Fuck.
combination with the
Ah, I see.
Well, then, during that short rest downtime period, then Chaperone will go through the process of harvesting what he can with some help on the dragon, and then once he's taken what he could, he'll just get rid of it, unless someone else wants to do something with it. Because Chaperone doesn't need to rest,
If-
so
I might be able to help if it's like a survival check.
oh no, you can just do it. You don't have to check for that.
Cool. Then I don't have to do shit. I'm gonna stay downstairs and play
Take his
chess.
skin and, yeah, you can take his skin and basically you could make a armor of poison resistance out of it.
sure, I'll take that.
That's handy.
I'll just stuff, keep it on board in the frozen section of wherever we would keep food and other such things that need to be kept cold. So what do I put? Green scale skin.
Yeah. Adult green dragon scales. Alright.
Cool. And then
No,
I'll
I'm wondering.
get rid of his corpse.
I'm wondering if the guy who quit actually got upsetty spaghetti because we didn't support the monarchy.
That'd be something.
I would be petty as fuck.
I don't know, he was surprised it wasn't a group choice. No, it's not a group choice, you can support whoever the hell you want. Doesn't mean your guy's going to win, but
What the fuck? I mean sense though.
I will say this, so like you'll only get a reward if the guy you support
Wins.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is exclusive to the character that supports it. Like he's not like the guy giving 10,000 gold is not gonna give 10,000 gold to the other guys that were supporting the other guy.
Yep. Oh.
Alright. But we are gonna have another random encounter, and it's a bit clouded, but then above you a new shadow aroses as you see a large floating rock passing you. On top of that rock is a large tower, and on top of that tower they see you as it shows cloud giants flying around.
I was about to ask if that looks like the clock tower from Limbo, but
Looks like this.
huh.
The floating rock like stops next to you guys and turns a bit.
I'll hail in giant. Hail there?
Greetings, as they hail back. A cloudy day it is. Yes, a cloudy day. What is your business here?
Some frost giants obfuscated with some people of import. We are going to attempt to retrieve them.
Ah, we just came from them. Maybe the Baroness would like to speak with you. So one of them goes away, goes into the tower and gets their leader. The Baroness requests to enter your ship.
I will translate. The diplomat wishes to board thine vessel.
What is your answer,
Um,
General?
Sure. I mean, I don't know what they're saying, so you'd have to continue to translate for us. I will leave that to you. They may, although, do tell them that we were recently attacked, and because of such, we have lost some men, and to please be as civil as possible.
Thou may come aboard. Abides thy remain civil.
From the floating tower, a female cloud giant comes out, and she fly walks towards your ship and lands, and she sees the corpse of the dragon and smiles a little bit, and greets you all. Greetings, my name is Baroness Auslag. Seems you are on your way towards the Frost tribe?
Indeed.
Yes.
I'll do a little curtsy.
I do not know what your business is with them, but I would say if you get into trouble with them, their king, Torm, is using my husband's spear that he has stolen from him. We would be very grateful if you could retrieve it for us.
I will see what I shall do. If by chance they do cross us, I will retrieve and return thine possessions.
I would be very happy of that. And a baroness's gratitude can get you a long way. Well done on killing Hickerwick. I didn't know he awakened from his slumber, else we would have dealt with him.
Well, such was not my sole effort. It was all of our compatriots. Doth thou have other needs of our skill, or is this all thou wish to discuss? We are trying to make post haste, as lives may be at stake.
She nods. No, that was all. We are still around here in the area. If you find the spear, we would be very happy to retrieve it. She walks away from the ship and returns to her rock.
It was pleasant speaking with you.
Same to you.
So what exactly did she require?
They are looking for one of their possessions. It appears that the Frost Giant King Strong may have obfuscated with such.
I see. And do they wish it back then?
Indeed.
Well, perhaps it might be a quick way to have one set of giants near allied with us after we have angered these ones. I'm sure that we could probably do that for them if we come upon it. If not, then unfortunately they'll have to deal with it themselves. But
The lives of these politicians, aristocrats, whomever we are searching for, should be our fourth most priority.
Yes, exactly. Once we get the people, or it's just happenstance if we find it or come across it. But if not, then well,
Speaking of, wouldst thou like me to commence the conjuring of weather?
how far away are we exactly?
With the ship, you're 1 hour away from the base.
Sure, yeah. That's a couple miles, so this would be they were just meeting people that were on their way out, so this is probably a good location to start doing so.
Alright.
Also, chaperone, I don't know if you want to rearrange your guards and sailors, but now all of them
Yeah,
except for a captain is below deck.
so we will probably have a new set of guards come up top here, and they'll get into similar positions as before. Uh, what was it like? Yeah, pretty much like this. With the captain, probably the captain probably going and like needing some rest as well because he got pretty beat up down here. But yeah.
Got any twos?
Let me roll the what is it, D2 or D8 or
I have no idea what people are rolling with.
Mm. I
But
think
yeah,
he's trying to rest the
well,
bandit captain or the airship
whatever
captain.
the guard
He
would be.
doesn't know the hit dice.
Should be in the
It just says 45, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I believe it's D10s for that guy.
Oh, cool.
Because
I'll
they're
just
on the
roll
baseline is that they're a
you.
fighter. And then the same as their challenge rating plus
There you go.
plus their crew.
And he'll after once his hour of rest or so is up, he'll just come back up where he was before. Oh, that's way too many people. Not you fellows. There you go. Yeah, and then we'll just once the weather starts to change, we'll start approaching.
Alright, so what type of weather do we have?
Do we want to do like overcast or ground fog? That seems like a pretty good one.
Yeah, that could be good. They just had the cloud giants just left, so it might be that they would assume that the clouds would be a bit more clear with them leaving. So fog or mist or something might be better.
Yeah,
Lots
like
of fog.
low-hanging fog.
Fog. Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you cover the area in fog and come closer to the basin of the frost giants, you now encounter one problem. On the map, you are on the correct spot. Because of the fog, they haven't seen your giant-ass airship, but you are unable to see them.
Navigating is going to be hard now.
You're very confident that, according to the map, you're very close. But how close, you have no idea.
If I could try to pinpoint us, like using obviously I know where we are in the map and to where we assume we are. What if there's
Make
any
a
way?
navigating tools check. If you have
Yeah,
those.
I do.
Alright. With that, you're very happy. You're like, oh damn, we're directly above them.
Oh, great.
They built a. They basically built a small wooden wall with on each side the giant catapult,
Oh, that's Radish Rest
and in
Him.
the middle they built a small hall.
Hmm.
And outside of the hall, they have a small encampment with a couple of frost giants there too.
Okay. I will begin to like confer with everyone. Like, hey, so we're gonna turn invisible. Go like get down to the ground and then go in. Correct. And then we'll have us teleport out while the ship heads back. Correct.
Sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
One of thine ilk would have to grant me such invisibility.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. And chaperone will. Hold on, let me add this. 11. What is that? 21. Tim is obviously going to be on the ship to help direct with the captain as they know how to sail. But what will happen is Chaperone will hand out to you the golden dragon ring that he has, that is his spell storing item, and he will just hand it to you, and you simply just need to feel for the spell and cast it. And once done, put it into the palm of the hand, because we won't be able to see you, of the next person, and they will do the same. And essentially, it'll be cast until I will be the last to go, so I have the ring. And we'll just go in a circle, having the person that has the ring. They'll take it, put it on, cast the spell, take it off, hand it to the next person, cast the spell.
Someone
so
will have to cast it on me because I'm already concentrating.
Oh yeah, in that case,
The moment that weather disappears, they're instantly going to see your airship. Just so you know. There's no hiding that airship from where you are now. The fog is causing it to...
you know what we could do then? Because I won't be able to cast it on you and then also cast it on myself.
You
So
can
we
of
could just
course
we could
this.
just we could just have Tug do it, and he could stay on the ship. In case the ship needs help, anyways, he'll be around. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to have everyone be invisible at the same time. And then we'll just do that.
Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, I'll pass the ring around. So Chaperone, Malaya, Booker, Tobias, Vanny, and Demovi will be invisible, and Tug will
How many
be the
people
one
can you
casting.
teleport, by the way?
I can do 6. I think. Let me check if it's 6 others or just me plus.
So if it says 6
5
creatures, then it's plus you.
It's 5 other willing creatures.
Alright.
So it's 6 total, but that does mean that. Yes,
That's
then
everybody. But we'd have to get the guys back. So you can get all the ambassadors. We'd have to get our own way back.
Indeed.
I will point out that if you would allow, Demovi could graffiti on the ship, probably a circle of teleportation that can get us out.
Sure, that sounds fine. We'll just have a spot marked below deck.
Yeah, I choose. If you're cool with it, I'm just gonna put it over here in the corner. That'll just be a temporary teleportation spot for the movie. Of course, if he dies, we're fucked. But that's what Vanny's here for, and we also have our other cleric friend.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright.
So the team will be Chaperone, Malaya, Booker, Vanny, Tobias, and Demovi, as you'll all be invisible.
I'm gonna throw out a few little buffs. I'm gonna give everyone 3rd level aid, so you get an extra 10 max HP.
Alright.
And I'm gonna give myself and Vani Death Ward.
Alright, give me just a second to get those on. 10 HP for everybody. Plus 10 puts that up to 78. Bonnie, thank you for the death ward. That's super nice. I'll probably give out some presentation on how to not clap your ass cheeks when you're stealthing for my part of the buffs. So I can give everybody the Booker Finley PowerPoint presentation on stealth and sneaking, so that we could roll better stealth checks using it's on here somewhere. Sage advice. There we go. And let me add plus 10 here. Put this up to 120. All right, so everybody can take, when we start rolling checks, add 15 to your stealth for the first one, and then for the next hour we get 5 to them afterwards. I'm just gonna do this the moment we start touching boots on the ground. Think of this as long as possible.
Alright. And as you go down with all your preparations, I would like you all to make a stealth check.
All right, 15 to everybody. Go, go, go.
Plus. So
Don't
plus
roll
15.
ones.
I will see this as a group check.
All right, so that's
Oh, keep in mind
Tobias.
we're invisible, so you have advantage.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
but I'm disadvantaged.
No, you don't. That's not how
No,
stealth
you
works.
do not have advantage if you're invisible.
Oof. Well, in case you don't.
In that case, let me roll again, because I have disadvantage.
Yep.
So 6. Plus 15, 21.
Yeah,
The
21.
only thing that
Tobias got a 40.
Invisibility does is that you can do stealth checks everywhere. That is the only thing that invisibility does, and it lowers the DC of the stealth checks.
That's
It
another.
gives disadvantage on the passive perception of the enemies.
That's a 8. It's going to be
I
20.
can add a plus 15 to all of these, right?
Yes, all of them.
And
That's the movie. Here's Vanny. This one's at disadvantage. I'm sorry, I'm doing the math while I'm rolling, and I really shouldn't be. And then Booker. There we go. Booker doesn't wear heavy armor. What the fuck? He wears half plate. That's medium armor.
The half-plate still disadvantage.
Ah, that's why. There you go. Those are the rolls.
But with the plus 15, y'all made it for the first one. So you basically get into the when you get into because of the airship, you avoid one of the control posts. That's basically this that you have to deal with. Yeah, that catapult looks dangerous, and you get into this area. This one you then avoid because of your stealth checks. And then you go into the large hall because you don't see any prisoners here. Large hall brings you to here as you all are invisible. Here. And I want you guys to make another stealth check.
For the purposes of this, the movie has telepathic, so we can talk, I think.
Yes.
Awesome. Guerrilla War, it leads to a lot of espionage shit. This would be with +5 unless it has been an hour.
No, it has not been an hour.
Awesome, thank you.
It's been 6 minutes.
Tobias got a
10 for
27.
me.
Demobi crit. Vani 19 and Booker 23. Those are mine. Sorry.
And the only one that failed it is Malaya. And because it's a group check, that is still a success. So what basically happens is that Malaya is about to go cling, 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 and the rest of the group basically stops her in time. She
Nice.
progress further to the other side of the room. You see there the king with the spear in his hands, and behind him a bunch of treasure chests. And down here, a stairs going downwards. What would you like to do?
Do we want to try diplomacy or do we want to just go for stealth?
With the psychic talking, I believe it would be best if we just went and got them and got the fuck out first. We can try diplomacy for the spear if we really want to when we're out with people's lives.
That's probably the better plan for the fact that we snuck in already, like, and we're already snuck in behind their backs.
True.
They probably would not take too kindly to that. So
And let us make post haste downstairs.
Alright, you go downstairs. You go down the stairs. You see the cages with different ambassadors. And one guard who is playing with his direwolf. Who says in giant, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?"
Okay.
How
Alright.
would you like to approach this?
Demobi's got one polymorph left. He's also got Dimension Door for the same slot. Alternatively, he has 2 5th level slots, so he could still cast Teleportation Circle and hold Monster. Or Modify Memory if we want to go that route.
Mayhaps it would be a good idea for thine more roguish compatriot to first undo any restraints on our intended targets.
I would, but the moment we start fucking with the targets, I'm worried they're going to start talking.
well, once we have these people, we can leave.
Alternatively, we could throw plant growth on the door to keep people out while we just get them all in and then teleport out and deal with the frost right the loud way.
Well, I don't think the stairs have plants for it to work. Because we're up in the mountains and in the room. So I don't, yeah, unfortunately. Which is why I was saying we could just try to, like, I could hold Monster, or Malaya could do something similar. Like, we just have to make sure it's do it instantaneously to succeed. Because if they, like, we're literally just right downstairs. So.
Yeah, no one. We really don't want to hold this door against a bunch of giants.
Yeah.
I could hold one creature at bay, make it incapable of acting in any regard.
Yeah, I can do the same.
I got a
But
suggestion. We could try making him leave. The movie will probably point that suggestion out.
I think you need to speak giant for that.
Unless it knows common.
if I were
That
to,
you do not know if this specific giant is only talking in giant to his direwolf with, "Oh, you're such a good boy."
Just true.
Darth Beer for good of boy.
Alternatively, We could throw a comprehend language on him and then cast suggestion.
Dang, I don't have the space to actually wall these people in either. So like,
If you can, just get the giant.
he's so wall of force. You can make a 10. It says specifically I could just make a few walls like to go like wall roof and like roof them in a bubble. Because wall of force walls do full cover. So I don't know how that works for sound though.
I can take care of sound with silence.
So yeah, because like that's a like chaperone would know for like wall of force if people can still like talk and sound be made like heard from the other side. Because he's had this staff for quite a while. Like he's had these abilities for.
Like, you
I
could-
would say it would depend on the vocal capabilities of the creature. But in terms of a giant could scream through the wall of force.
Okay.
Like
I do have
a-
silence.
Yeah, a human could, as an example, probably couldn't.
So if we were to keep him in the wall of force and silence him,
Yeah.
then we can get everybody out. But the dog would not be the problem.
Yeah, we would just have to. I would mentally ask Malaya, like, can you deal with a dog? Like, you were the most like spellcaster, like highest spellcaster technically we have. If you are able to deal with the dog, whether controlling it, making it disappear, like any of those things.
I can curse it, make it unable to form reason and thought, and
Oh.
prevent it from acting.
I mean, if it starts barking like crazy, that might be pretty bad.
The dog is definitely now the problem. It's a shame you can't get them both.
Do you have hold monster?
I do. Well, the Moe does. But
I
he can't do
don't.
silence and hold monster.
And I'm also concentrating.
Fanny
on some-
knows hold monster. Fanny has that, but we're up to the spell save on that then.
Because the airship has started, like, as soon as we left, it has started moving. And I know it hasn't
Oh.
been long, but it's already making its way out, essentially. Because I can only do... I could put it in a sphere, like a bubble, but that's also concentration. So, it's...
I have command, which can do something, or bestow curse.
Alright, so
You have to upcast it, right? Because else it is
Yeah.
concentration, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So what are we thinking? We're thinking we go with the Wall of Force on the Giant, the Silence spell for Demovi. Vanny will hit the Direwolf with Hold Monster, and then we'll just pick the locks and try and teleport out.
Yeah, it seems about right.
Alright. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first thing that happens is that Chaperone becomes visible
Yes.
and casts his Wall of Force to block in the giant.
And it's full, like, 4 walls and a roof, in the full shebang.
So like suddenly he and his direwolf are separated and he's like, what the fuck is going on here? Then he turns around, sees Chaperone, wants to scream, and then Demovi
Has the silence go off.
becomes visible and the silence goes off as he starts screaming and like ah. And,
Silence is pretty big, so it also probably covers.
20-foot radius, as
Yeah,
much as
those-
I can. If I can
Yeah.
get this
Yeah.
guy over here and everybody else, then
yeah, you can definitely hit both of them. As the
Yeah,
dog like looks around and sees 2 targets, starts screaming, then who comes up next to do a hold monster on the dog?
Vanny will hit it with the Hold Monster.
Alright.
Not the best at everything, but let's see if this works. This will be a hot minute real quick. If it works. It does!
But it does get a new check every
Yeah, we got to be moving.
every 6 seconds.
I
Well-
will.
So
I'll
Yeah.
grapple it.
Well, we need you over here so we can teleport.
Yeah, once that's done, just in case it
Don't
gets
move your
loose.
characters right away, because there is time limit. So I'm just gonna.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We don't need to roll initiative, but.
I will also
Alright,
point
so
out that Chaperone is also very adept
Yeah.
with thieves' tools, so he can also do that.
That means that I'll put. That means that right now the people that did a turn are Demovi and Chaperone and Vanny, so those can all move their respective movement if they want to.
Okay.
So
The movie's gonna get to the.
Yes.
The movie's got to get us out. Malaeus is the one who's gonna take these 5, right?
Yeah.
So the movie's going to sit here at the door. This is where we're going to be taking or regrouping us.
I mean, I think you can just start casting because it's a minute.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do that. Let's see here.
He already cast it. He already casted his silence.
Yeah, so he can't do that this now, but he
Yeah.
can. We can get that going next turn, and then it'll be 10 rounds. We'll have to do something with the dog. Something has to be done to the dog.
You could kill the dog if you wanted to.
Yes, we could kill the dog.
Yes.
No. I
Vanny
refuse.
does Vanny still want to move?
Vanny does not want to go anywhere near the dog. No.
Alright. Then Malaya, what would you like to do? You're currently invisible and you haven't taken an action yet.
I would like to go up to the dog and just put it in a headlock in case it gets free.
So you're going to, with your movement, you're going to dash towards it right now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself here.
Yes. Then next round you can put it in the headlock. Then for Booker and Tobias, who haven't acted yet.
Tobias, move over to here, and he's gonna try and pick the lock.
Go ahead.
Actually, Chaperone can still do things too, right?
He can only move because he already used his staff this round.
Then he
Yeah,
can
the wall.
probably make it to that cage too. Then I'm gonna make sure I get to the right cage first. Yeah, we're good. Thieves' tools, dexterity based, 26.
Yeah, that's good enough. This one is out.
All right, you take a bonus action to dash, get to here. Can't get that far though, but he can move to here though.
Alright.
Uh,
And then the last person is Booker.
All right, Booker doesn't have much to help with. He doesn't know thieves' tools. He does know tinkering tools, but that's not going to help with the lock, I don't think, since that's specifically thieves' tool stuff. He could. Yeah, he's just going to stand over here on this side of the movie. Nothing to be done otherwise. Hold an action in case the dog fucking starts doing shit.
Alright.
Dog becomes a problem, he will put it down.
Then that is everyone for this round, so that is 6 seconds. So I'll roll a wisdom save for the dog. And if it fails, then everyone can have 1 round of actions again. That is a failure, so go in corner. Malaya, I assume you take your action to grapple the dog now. That is an auto success.
Yeah, no, just start patting it a little bit. Like, it's okay.
Then Chaperone, what would you like to do?
So I can I'm pretty good with these tools. So I'll run over here and I'll try to get this cage open with Ambassador Kalen. And I will also be saying very, very quietly, everybody shut up, do not make any sounds.
You're
And-
silenced.
As
Oh,
as
that's
they
right, we're
look
in
at
the
you
zone.
in the silence because these two are already talking.
Hopefully they can read my lips because
No.
that's what he says. And yeah, we'll just try to pick this open.
Alright. That is a success, so Ambassador Kalen steps out. and then for the entirety of Team Booker.
Okay. Move over to this cage. Attempt to pick it free. This is the only one that isn't silenced.
Mhm.
So, shut up, guy. In the cage. Dex. Ma'am in the cage.
That is a
22.
success. So she's
Uh,
out.
And now that she is out, bonus action to dash for the remainder of movement. You're gonna start moving backwards towards the thing. Chaperone will probably get this guy, but we gotta get everybody over here within the minute time frame, which we can probably do. It's only been 2 rounds.
This is round number 2.
As for everybody else on Team Booker, they're staying in that area right there. Their job is to make sure shit don't go awry.
And then a wisdom save for the direwolf again. I think it
Pass.
made it. But that is the end of its turn. As it starts moving around in Malaya's thing, but can't do anything else. Then Malaya, would you like to deal with this moving direwolf right now?
I will curse it. I curse thee with enfeeblement until thou behaves.
Alright.
Okay, bestow curse, so that's a wisdom save.
Alright, it can only make it with a natural 20.
That would.
So it failed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It
It's
ha-
higher
at the
cost.
start of each of its turns, it has to make a wisdom save or it can't do anything.
Alright,
So, unless it rolls a 20,
yes.
and then I will let go of it
Alright.
and move over here. Just to be in.
Alright, then for Chaperone.
I'll get over here and get this one.
Alright. That is a success, so she is Ambassador Caitlin is free. So all of the cages are open now. Then Team Booker.
All right. With all the cages open, Booker will start motioning hand signs to say, I don't know what, Malaya's got them, that's right. Tobias is going to move back over to Booker, take the dash. He can't go through the wall of force. Gotta dash to get here. There we go. As for everybody else, Vanny doesn't need to do anything. Booker's not going to do anything. This boy is still casting the teleportation spell, which is going to take another 7 rounds.
Alright. And then, well, the direwolf will have to make another wisdom save, which it can only make with a crit. Nope. So now the other ambassadors look for the come closer. And Chaperone and Malaya, what would you like to do?
I will gesture for them to get close, and do we still have the mental connection?
Yes,
Not with them, but
with
Yeah.
us.
Well,
yeah.
such magics do require speech, so thou will have to, once thou art ready, drop
That
thy...
corner over there is not encumbered by the silence. Go there.
Well, that
Gesture
might
them,
will.
you can do a dash and get them here.
Ye-
They could make it.
And then next round I'll plump.
Alright. Chaperone went all the way to
I'll
this
I'll
side.
just dash over.
And then the Movi still does his teleport, so a new save for the direwolf. And then, depending on how this goes, you are successfully removed. That is a failure. So Malaya is back in Milana, whereas you guys are back at the ship.
And we will immediately leave
Yeah.
and start going.
And that's how you do it.
That is a well done Black Ops rescue mission.
I hate to say it, but we've done more than a few of these.
All it took was losing fighting a dragon and losing some guards.
I am sorry about your men.
As the risks of the open air.
I also am sorry we didn't get that spear, but some things are more important.
Still
We
get
did-
it, but
no.
you'd have to wait. Yeah, you wouldn't have Malaya to help you. As you return on the ship, you travel back to the ship, and Malaya gets extra downtime. Because, yeah, well, what else are you gonna do in the city when the rest is not there? The travel back goes without any problems. So you all also take a long rest in the time as you reunite with the president.
Bills.
Hey, we did it.
That went surprisingly well.
When they don't go well, people end up dying, so I'm glad so.
Enough finessing. Yeah.
I thank you all very much. You have saved these ambassadors. You have saved the reputation of Levin for keeping its waters safe. I am very thankful, says the president. Your reward is certainly here. It comes as he gives he gives Chaperone 6,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
He gives Malaya 12 diamonds worth 500 gold, which equates to 6,000 gold pieces.
Great.
And he pays Booker with 600 platinum pieces.
I just passed the platinum to Movi. He earned it.
I thank you, everyone, very much. I am now looking at the list of suspects of who's responsible. And it seems I have a prime suspect. But I'm still making sure it is 100% so.
As you should.
I will summon you all. When I am certain of this.
Thank you for keeping us informed of these happening.
Yes.
This is not a right given to any other citizens of this country, so I appreciate it.
Now I have much to discuss with the ambassadors, and they also have a meeting with the admiral. Alright, with that, this adventure is over, but we have another week of downtime. With Malaya having 36, having 9 days of downtime instead of 7 days of downtime.
Nice.
So we'll go over things. Chaperone, what would you like to do in that week?
That's a good question. Let's see. A few of the things that I wanted to be. How much gold do I even actually have? Like, I know I just got 6K. What is platinum?
10 gold.
1 platinum piece is 10 gold.
Okay, we got some cash. Yeah, we have some cash to do some stuff, but essentially right now I'm now currently even with all of the prices that need to be paid at the end of a year for all my stuff. So I've already achieved that, so I don't really have to worry. So
Just
I think
also, as everyone knows, in total in game time, 24 days have passed since the start of the campaign.
Thank you.
gotcha.
I'll update that on my sheet.
Yeah, basically, I think I'm going to start looking into well, first hiring some new people to replace those I lost with the ship.
Hiring one person, and then we're talking about normal guard. A normal guard takes 1 day of recruitment.
Per guard?
Yeah.
Oof.
Gotta make sure they're not there to steal your stuff.
Does that apply to
That's the background check
how much
fee.
is-
And like a captain requires 3 days.
Okay, that's fair. I'll
So
definitely
you
get
so you lost 5 people, so it would require you 8 days. So you couldn't you could only recruit you could if you want to maximize that with your downtime of 7 days, you could recruit 4 guards and 1 captain.
yeah, that's fine. That's more than
Yeah.
good enough. I mean, it's only one dude down, so sure.
And
I'll
that
just
would
restock my
cost
ship.
You, let's see. I have to check at the rules.
It's like it's like
yeah,
140, 50 gold.
But yeah, 4 guards is 80 gold, and then 1 captain is 140 gold. But that would
Nice.
be like your entire week.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't mind.
I'll put them on your ship, healthy enough. Although these are not Westermen, these are Livinians.
That's okay. You know, if they're willing to hop on and be hired to go out of the country at some point, then that's fine.
Some right proper drunken buddies.
Alright, I put them on your airship again, so yeah, you're basically missing 1 person in terms of guard to get your full team again. Then for Malaya, you have 9 days. What would you like to do in those 9 days?
I would like to spend some time training Foon.
That requires, she's a tier 1 character, right?
Yeah.
That'll require 7 days, so you have 2 days left.
Alright, and I'll go drinking in Starfall for a bit, but that's about it.
Ah, teleporting up and back. One thing that you, in Starfall here, is a rumor, as you go drinking, as they say that, I'll put you on the beer map. You hear in Starfall here, you hear a rumor that at Absolute Fortress, let's see, what was his name again? Kenneth Kesnar, the champion of the Upper Gods, is gathering an army, and he seems to be in quite a bit of a panic there.
Oh. Dang.
Just to give you context who Kenneth Kesnar is, he is basically the only level 20 character in this setting, currently.
How do you write that?
Can I copy paste it from there?
Most curious.
He is the champion of the gods and of the upper gods, and basically the big time hero in the Westerlands.
No, what could have such a man concerned? Oh well. I shall then return back to Milania.
Alright. And then for Booker.
I'm gonna do something completely unorthodox.
Ooh.
With the new saving of people to help with this Admiral Man's campaign, and our former help of the church lady, I would like to try and get them both the combined campaigns, with him being vice president, her being the president, and saying it would be better than either of the other two options by a mile. And
Could
it'd
they
be,
compromise with each other?
yeah, if I can get them to start compromising with each other, letting the old lady build up the navy, but only act in defensive postures, then that would be a pretty good situation, I think. So I will try that.
You may
Uh,
make, basically there's all around for a conversation, so you as a person may make, basically every single day a charisma, a persuasion check. It'll
Could
be
I
a
have
really
the
high,
movie do it?
it'll be a very, sorry?
Could I have the movie do it?
No, because the movie
Damn.
doesn't have the stature to convince them.
Alright.
He could give you inspiration by his bardic inspiration, but you can. It is a very high DC, but you can try multiple times. So you have 7 days, 7 tries.
Alright. I will take the bardic inspiration every day while I'm trying this. Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
1. And then the die is bardic inspiration.
It's like a D8 or D10.
D10 now, I think.
Ye-
3. Not that day, I don't think. Not with the high DC. Second day, persuasion. Nope, that ain't gonna even fly.
No.
They're
Which
still
two
sore from the
people-
last argument.
Which two people are you trying to convince?
I will not tell you. 15. D10.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh, that's
25.
pretty good.
25. You have succeeded.
Yes!
3 days of convincing them.
Woo!
So,
Alright.
which one did you want to become? Did you want to be president?
I want the lady who has done everything for the people to be the president, because she was counseling peace, but she just went a little too far with it. I think
Ye-
I want him to be the vice president because his idea of building up the navy will help with overall goals.
That they both agree on.
Yes.
Admiral Alessandro abdicates his candidacy and fully supports Claudio Casella as her vice president.
And then I'm gonna just throw my whole support into that group because that's who I hope wins this election now.
You still have 4 days of downtime if you wanna. You could
Oh.
spend 4 days just supporting them.
I'll do that.
Vote
I'll
Claudia!
go-
Vote Claudia!
Vote Claudia! Hero of the people! We want lives, not war! We want safety! Not cowardice!
Alright. And with that, I will say that today's session is a bit shorter and will end here. As next session, we will go into probably the final part of this story arc, as it is only 4 days until the election.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm hoping that
Interesting.
I hope this gave these two moderates the best shot.